Kindness is free. Sprinkle that stuff everywhere. Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of What's Cookin'. My name is Lissa. I am the soap chef here on this channel where we make all things with a rather good lather. Today's episode is going to be making Irish Spring soap. Never soaped with that before. That is from the Flaming Candle. We're going to be calling it the Irishman. Did it freak you out, you guys, when I was upside down in the intro? I just felt like being goofy. You have to forgive me. I'm in that kind of a mood. I'm still sick, but I have to go to work. I can't help it. Anyways, okay. Let's go get cooking over there and get some Irish Spring soap going, okay? Let's go. Okay, friends, we are over here at Creation Station, and we're just going to get going. We're going to be making the Irish Spring soap today. Never made this before. First time using this scent. This is from the Flaming Candle. It smells exactly like, out of bottle anyway, it smells exactly like Irish Spring. So I'm excited to see what it's going to smell like in the finished product. Okay, so without further ado, goggles are going on. We're just going to do a quick in the pot swirl today, okay? Alrighty then, lye solution into the pool. Now the notes that I read on their website, the reviews anyways, said no discoloration and no acceleration, so we shall see. Typically with these type of really strong herbal scents that also have some citruses mixed in, typically it will absolutely you know, seize your batter and accelerate and do all kinds of crazy things, but we shall see. All right, let's give this a buzz. Okay, this is at a pretty decent trace. We're going to go ahead and split off some of the batch. I already have the color down inside of that other vessel. We're going to be using Seafoam Green Oxide. I actually blended that up already with a little bit of the oil from my batch. Put you off to the side. Now normally when I do a drop swirl, I will portion off 16 ounces. But because I really want quite a bit of this green in here, I'm going to be doing double that. I'm going to be doing 32 ounces. And we're going to do an in the pot swirl here. Okay. A little bit longer. That's a little bit better. Okay. I was going to do an ombre swirl with this and decided not to at the last minute. Alright, let's get back over here. We're going to grab our spatula again. And we're going to get our fragrance into the pool. And hopefully the reviews that were online are accurate as far as no acceleration. This smells fantastic. Getting everything into place just because I'm a little bit nervous. So actually this is going quite well. It may have even decelerated my batch just a bit. Sometimes I like it when that happens. It smells exactly like Irish Spring, I have to say that. Now, I did read a couple of the reviews, as I said, on their website, on the Flaming Candle. And what I read is that people were saying, well, two different people anyways, I don't know how many more, I didn't read all of the reviews, there's quite a few reviews, but two different people said this doesn't smell anything like Irish Spring. A couple of people said there's really very little retention, in the product. One person was a candle maker and said they really couldn't smell it in their finished product, in their candle. Another person made cold process soap and didn't really seem to smell it too much in the finished product, so we shall see. Right now, I'm smelling, it's quite strong. And it smells exactly like Irish Spring, like what we all grew up with as kids. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this in the pot swirl here. Here we go. I'm going to leave just the slightest little bit still in here for the top design, but other than that, here we go, right into the mold. And hopefully there's enough of the color in there, enough of that turquoise blue in there, you know, so that it looks more like the Irish Spring soap. Because if you look at an Irish Spring soap pretty closely, you can see some of the white, but not a lot. It's kind of mostly that greenish color. But this is soaping beautifully for me. Okay, let's get that back over there. Now, I am going to take my chopstick and give it a little swirly gig. Okay. Now let's get the rest of this color. We're just going to put this down the one side here. I overshot. That's okay. We don't care about little oopsies like that. That is no big deal. All right, now let's take our handy dandy spoon and give some textures. It's still really loose, you know, the batter. So no problems whatsoever with acceleration. That's not happening. Okay. What else do we want to do with this, you guys? Glitter? Not really. I don't really think I want to do glitter on this one. I just kind of want to leave this one alone, I think. Sprinkles? Nah, probably not. All right, let's give it a squirt here. Okie dokie. And this is Irish Spring from the Flaming Candle. All right, you guys, stick around for a few more seconds. This will be tomorrow for me, a couple seconds for you guys. We will unmold and cut this into bars. Give a little sniffy test, okay? Be right back. Okay, friends, we are back and we're going to take a look at what the Irish Spring soap looks like. This has been actually several days later. We had a little mishap with the unmolding and I couldn't, you know, it was just a long, glopped up mess, you guys. So what happened was I did not emulsify the soap enough. And so it didn't separate, which is great, but it was still really, 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 really soft because I did not emulsify my batter enough. And those things happen. That's why we check about the emulsification to make sure that there's not going to be any separation. And while it didn't do that, it still wasn't emulsified enough to start forming a solid, and it took a way longer than it should have. So this has been several days later, almost going on a week now. But be that as it may, we did manage to cut it. It has firmed up quite nicely. So we're going to take a look at the inside. Irish Spring, and we're going to call this the Irishman. Ready? Here we go. La. I think it came out really beautiful. I like it. I like all those swirls. It looks very, very nice. We'll turn it around this way and look at those swirls. Alrighty, that looks fantastic. I'm happy with it, even if it did take longer to set up and do its thing. Okay, guys, that is going to do it for me today. I got to keep on rolling. You guys take care of yourselves, okay? Be kind, stay humble until we get back together again. We'll see you soon.